Alright, so now we're going to get into solving the cube. So like I said before, the cube is solved by solving it layer by layer. And so right now we're going to be solving this layer of the cube. So we're going to be doing it on the white side, and to start things off, we're going to be making a cross, and that's what we're going to be discussing. So the cross is actually made by putting all the white edge pieces together, and they're only going to be 4 in a cross formation, and then the corresponding colors to that, which is actually going to be like this: green to green, orange to orange, blue to blue, and red to red. They are also going to be mashed up with their colors, and that's going to be to the centers of the cube. So this is actually one of the most intuitive parts of solving the cube. It takes a little bit of trial and error to get there, but we're going to be running through a few cases of what you might see when solving it. So let's start with this case right here. So this is actually not too bad of a case. It's one where we already have one of the edge pieces inlined with this white center, and right now we just have to put this blue corresponding color to its center. So we're gonna put it right there. So that was easy enough. So now we have one of our 4 edge pieces done. So let's look for another one. So this is one also where the white, and I'm gonna be solving this on top actually. So the white is gonna go up here, and it's actually already lined up with this color. So we really just have to move it like that. So that's, now we have 2 edge pieces done with their corresponding colors lined up too with their centers. And now we have to deal with this orange piece. So when we are solving the cross, we have this layer that doesn't move because it's going to be lined up and we don't want it to be messed up. So we're going to keep that. And then we are going to solve, we're going to be using this as our playground. So it's where we can be moving pieces and not really have to worry about things. So right now, we couldn't just line this up because this white is flipped over. It's supposed to be the white here and the orange here, so that we could just like bring it down here. But obviously we can't do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it to the side. So you can see here, I'm gonna move it to the side. And then I'm gonna line it up here. So all I did was moved it to the right, lined it up here, and then bring that up. And yeah, now we have our 3 parts of our cross done. We have this corner piece that is here too. We don't have to worry about that really. It could be any random color over there, but we're just trying to make sure we have this cross done. And next we're going to be doing this edge piece. So as you can see, this is actually flipped over. The white is supposed to be here, the green is supposed to be here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it over to our playground so that we can change, we can flip that white over here. So let's try doing that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 180-degree turn and bring it to the playground. And now we can move it around freely. And I'm gonna actually do the same thing we did before. I'm gonna move it to the side, right? And then I'm gonna bring this up and then put this up like that. So you see, when I did that, I actually moved this piece out of place just for a second because I was using it to bring this one good. So that's basically what we did there, is we used a good piece to make a bad piece good, if that makes sense. But let's do that again. I'm actually gonna just make it look like that again. So this is what we had initially. We brought this piece right here, moved it to the side. We used this good piece to bring it up, and then line that up, and then bring this back. So yeah, and now we have our cross, and all the colors are lined up. Let's do another cross. You're gonna see the same things again. So you see we have a good piece that's actually already been lined up for us, so we got lucky there. And now we have to work on these other white pieces. So we actually have all 4 of our edge pieces right in front of us. Right now, let's see which ones we can. So this one right here is flipped. So we can do the same thing we've been doing, where we just bring it to the playground, turn it right, and we don't really care about the other edge pieces because we're not worried about them right now. We're doing so. We just turn this to the right, bring it up, pair it up, and then bring that up. It's the front piece. We're gonna bring it up, and then we have to bring this back because this was actually lined up perfectly. So we just used it. We're gonna bring it back. So we can keep doing that actually. This is already flipped over. The white was supposed to be here and the green is supposed to be here, so that when we do that 180-degree turn, it would be flipped. But since it's not, we're gonna bring it to the playground. Move this to the right. Flip it up, right? And then bring that up. And then bring this back because we messed it up. All right, so that's 3 edge pieces of our cross done. So now we have to do the last one. So the last one is interesting. It's actually not anywhere in the playground. It's already in here. So we have to get this out so that we can move it over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this piece that's already been done. We're just gonna use it to bring this down to our playground and then take it away from there, so that when we bring this back up, it's no longer in here. So let me do that again. So I'm gonna bring this away, move this edge piece away, and then bring this back up. So now we can this is finally in our playground and we can do whatever we want to it. So sadly, this is also flipped. So it's flipped around. So we can't really just do a 180-degree turn. So we have to move it to the right. We have to bring it back to the playground. Move it to the right. Use this piece, right? Turn it up. Bring it up here, and then bring this back. And that's your cross. So there's so many ways the cross can look and so many ways to solve it. But really, I think we ran into a lot of difficult looking crosses. So that should help you out when you're solving them. But really just experiment, it's a trial and error step. So doing it a few times will probably just help you get faster at it. Yeah, that's the cross.